Videos for 3. Oh, God, now I got to remember this. Videos for 3. What's a line item veto, first hand I see? You got it.
A line item veto is when the president can cross out like any particular line or segment of a article or a law, and basically kind of...
Any kind of law, or is it a particular kind of law? 5, 4, 3.
It's any budgeting law.
Budget laws. The president can use a line item veto and go line by line in a budget law. This is from the PowerPoint presentation, by the way. And then when the president gets done, what? After all these lines are crossed and the president is done with it?
It's passed.
It's passed. And is this legal?
No.
Why?
Because that would give the president too much power.
Yeah, it actually would. There's an argument that it's only Congress that's supposed to be passing laws. Watch that PowerPoint. Don't let that slip up on you. Pick me a category. Y'all are in the lead now.
President 5.
President for 5. First hand I see. Executive order and executive agreement. Naya's got it first. Next hand I see has got it next, though. It'll be Jeremy. Yeah, that's right, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The president has the power to make domestic law with an executive order without the approval of Congress, as long as it is within the president's Article 2 powers. I think I gave y'all at least 2 examples of executive orders. Can you give me any of those examples?
No one is like Donald Trump.
With 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeremy, go ahead. Can you give me examples?
President Obama is making immigrants have legal status.
That's right. That's actually from the Saturday Night Live video. Make sure that you're comfortable with these videos. Can you give me any other examples? 5.
It was when Trump...
4.
The Muslim, not the Muslim, the
Travel
immigration,
ban.
the travel ban, yeah.
The travel ban, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Careful not to yell things out when the other group's got control. There was one other example I believe I gave you, if you could think of it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anybody, the third example. The relocation camps with the Japanese Americans in World War II. Make sure that you're comfortable with these. First hand I see, executive agreement. Go ahead, Naya.
The president's ability to negotiate lower-level treaties with foreign countries that do not require Senate approval.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The president's ability to negotiate lower-level treaties that do not require, ultimately, the consent of the Senate. Exactly. Can you give me 1 or 2 examples of this? 5, 4. First hand I see's got it next. 3, 2, 1. The overachievers. See, y'all keep talking about NAFTA. I don't remember that. Give me a class example.
Oh,
Go ahead, Naya.
the drones?
What drones?
Oh, gosh. Oh.
What drones? 5, 4, 3, 2. Go ahead.
It was when George Bush was flying drones over the border of Mexico and the United States.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. George W. negotiated an executive agreement with Mexico, and ultimately this dealt with the use of drones patrolling the border. Can you think of any other examples? 4, 3, 2, 1. The Migratory Bird Treaty that the United States and Jimmy Carter dealt with Canada. Make sure you know the examples. Yes?
The NAFTA wasn't wrong.
-1. Okay, I compromised. Okay, next question. Dude, you know, you're still picking on her, and we're not even in court anymore. I mean, this is really kind of hard. The other thing on this, and Naya, you started this, I'll come back to you. How long does an executive order or an executive agreement last? 5, 4. I'm sorry, what's that? As long as the president is in office. 1, 2, 3. It was 4. I think it was 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. As long as the president is in office. Make sure everybody in your group is answering, because in order to get points, everybody's got to contribute. Y'all gave me the last correct answer, and you're pushing first place. Pick me one. It's fast. Presidents for 2. Ah, crap. Now I'm starting to forget what some of these things were. Presidents for 2. First hand I see. The election of 1800. It's Christopher first. Go.
It was with Thomas Jefferson and running mate Aaron Burr.
Thomas Jefferson and Aaron Burr. Do you remember who they were running against? 5. Anybody in the group? Yeah.
Sorry.
-2. overachievers. John Adams, yeah, the overachievers are now in the positive. Okay, Adams, the sitting president, was running against Jefferson and Burr. What happened in 1800? Yeah, y'all have it. This is your chance. 5.
Jefferson won the presidential election with 73 votes, Adams 65.
I know.
First hand I see, other than Christopher's group and this group, what happened in the election of 1800? Go ahead, Jeremy.
Aaron Burr became Thomas Jefferson's vice president.
Yeah.
And
But something happened before
He
that.
had the same amount of, almost the same amount of votes.
Almost the same amount of
They were
votes?
equal in the vote.
They tied in the Electoral College. Hamilton was actually a Federalist. And in this election, Jefferson and Burr tied. Jefferson was supposed to be president, Burr was supposed to be vice. And who would decide the presidential election if, go ahead.
the House of Representatives.
House of Representatives. And what happened in the House of Representatives?
Hamilton endorsed Thomas Jefferson, and then the Federalists in the.
Hamilton really didn't like Thomas Jefferson, but he thought Aaron Burr would be the ruin of the country. And when Burr found out about this and became vice president, how did he take it?
He went and had a duel.
Challenged him to a duel. 1-2. And what happened in this duel?
He shot bang bang.
Who shot who?
Burr shot.
What did Hamilton do?
Hamilton shot up.
Hamilton shot straight up in the air, 1-2. Then Burr shot down Hamilton. Hamilton died, and then Burr ultimately went off to try and create his own country. What, was he convicted of anything?
Yes, they brought him back from where did they bring him back?
They brought him back from wherever.
Wherever.
He wasn't.
And then they put him in jail.
No, they didn't.
They did.
-2. No, they didn't put him in jail. Anybody, what happened? Go ahead.
Well, the outcome is that they made an amendment that says that the vice president has to run with the president.
What amendment was it? Get close. Lucas cussing. No, get really close. No, don't get really close. Your group has it.
Yeah, the 22nd amendment.
Mine.
25th!
No, -4.
Can I go?
Separate, I got the first one. It wasn't the 20. It wasn't. Yeah, but go ahead.
You've been giving
It was the 12th Amendment. Yes, the 12th Amendment.
But I got the first part right. What happened? I got.
I took the minus away. So it went from -1 to 1, and then you just crashed and face planted. Pick me a category.
What do you want?
Go quick now.
Articles for 2.
Articles for what?
2.
Articles for 2. Ah, man. Who, first hand I see, according to the Gallup poll, were the best 5 presidents in American history? You guys have it first.
So it was JFK,
Okay, JFK, 1.
Ronald Reagan,
Ronald Reagan,
who's
5, 4, 3, 2.
Lincoln,
Lincoln, 2, 1. Go, Martha.
So it was the number one was Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, we heard that.
Ronald Reagan.
We heard that.
John F. Kennedy.
Did we hear JFK?
Yep.
I said yeah.
Okay, we heard JFK. I think I did hear JFK.
I did not hear it. I actually
Go ahead. Bill Clinton I didn't hear.
FDR.
And FDR. Okay, they're back to the positive. Pick me a category. And now let's just zoom in. Get close to these folks. Walk in amongst the people. Pick me a category. Y'all are in last place. There's nowhere to go. Quartz for 3. Oh, God. What was the significance of the Vietnam War from the fourth chapter? Go ahead.
So pretty much what happened was in court, somebody tried to sue the presidency because what they were saying is that for tax
5,
for taxing they were spending taxes, but it
4,
didn't work because first of all
3.
stop.
Luca, what were they challenging? What were they challenging?
They were challenging the Vietnam War.
They were challenging the Vietnam War, and they went to court for what? What was their challenge? What was their reason?
It was because they were saying that the American people didn't want to use their tax money to fund a war.
They actually challenged because of taxpayer, and there's a word for this. What was the term that you have to have in order to be able to sue in court? 5, Anybody in the group? 4.
What do you mean?
What is the term that you have to have in order to be? It's not about mootness. It's not about ripeness, but it's the you have it.
Justiciable dispute.
You have to have a justiciable dispute. You have to have standing is what you have to have. So they said our injury is you're wasting our tax dollars. That's basically what they said on this. How'd the court look at it?
They said so. First of all, it would be too. It wasn't their place. Second of all, the amount that the American tax spender was spending was so little, it wasn't enough.
If you divided the total amount of what was being spent on the Vietnam War by the total number of taxpayers, it would be so insignificant that it wasn't really an injury at all. You said something, it wasn't their place. What did you mean by that?
Pretty much what they were saying was that it would be overstepping their power, and
Who should make the decision to end the war?
it should be the legislative branch.
It should be the legislative branch and the executive branch ultimately that does it. Y'all are not in last place. Pick me a category. And you stopped it at 15 minutes a couple times, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
You're at
just making
10.
sure. Pick me a category.
Articles 3.
Articles for 3. Oh, God. What was the next article? So, I'm trying to think. Oh, firsthand I see. Home country.
Oh, wait.
Go ahead.
Pretty much what it was. It's the same.
Really think this one through.
It's the
Zoom
whole.
in.
It's the whole thing with like Obama and how the president has to be born in the United States of America.
So who said home country? 5.
Michelle Obama.
Michelle Obama did. What was the quote, Grant? 5. 4. What did she say? 3. Come on, tell it to me. Using home country. 2.
Kenya.
Kenya. Obama went.
She said
his home country to Kenya.
He went.
When we went to Africa and visited Barack's home country in Kenya, and if you remember, what does it kind of imply if something is your home country? Because we talked about this.
That he was born there.
Yeah, the idea is 1, 2, 3. If you were born someplace, if your home country is where you were born, and if she's running around saying that, then it's kind of implying that he was born in Kenya. What was the group that she really pissed off? 5.
The birther movement.
The birther movement. 1, 2, 3. And what was it that the birthers believed in? 5.
That he wasn't born a U.S. citizen.
And they actually challenged this in court, all sorts of things. Firsthand, actually, y'all still have it. Who was the congressman that had that incredible town hall meeting? 5.
Mike Castle.
It was actually Mike Castle. 1, 2, 3. Everybody in the group has answered except Julia. So yeah, Mike Castle, if you remember, look at the videos. Anything else you can tell me about home country? 4, 3, 2.
They found his birth certificate. So they posted the birth certificate online stating that he was born in Hawaii with the Hawaiian voucher thing.
Obama
released it.
Obama
Yeah.
released his birth certificate before he ran for his second term.
Obama did, right about the time with bin Laden being killed, Obama did release his birth certificate. And if you remember, there was a lot of questions. Should he do it? Shouldn't he do it? You know, this kind of a thing. Pick me a category.
Articles 3.
Articles 3.
Wait, I think that was articles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Alexis is kind of slipping up here. Pick me a category.
Courts 5. Courts 5.
Courts 5. Oh, baby. Yeah, I think we got a draw. I need somebody to come up and draw, please. Got it? If you can't, listen, after what she just drew, I think you're safe. Okay, we'll start. Oh, I got to tell you, don't I? We'll start it on the 6 again. Don't say it out loud. That's what I need you to draw. Got it?
Don't stop.
Okay.
Okay? On the 6, go. Now, y'all can guess as much as you want in this, nobody else, but at the end of the minute, then we'll open it up to everybody if they don't have it. No, it's not Jesus Christ. This is from the courts. Now, if you say something that's right, well, no, you can't make gestures. So you can't write numbers. Okay, 2 words. Okay, 2 words. Dear God, 30 seconds.
Luca.
It's not Luca.
2 house move. I don't know.
2 house move. That sounds like a rap group or something.
You made a gesture.
Keep drawing, Luca. 15 seconds.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. What'd you say? It is an outhouse.
Well,
yeah.
actually, Chris got that.
Yeah, but he doesn't have control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's your chance. What's the significance?